Our next comic coming to the stage, she's a very funny lady. She got started in stand-up comedy by taking a stand-up comedy class at the Portland Community College. It was either that or Stained Glass 101. We're glad she picked this. Let's hear it for Sharon Shaffer.
It's official. This baby boomer has turned 60. I think this is a very interesting age. It's an age of acceptance. First of all, if there's things you want to change about yourself, you generally have by this time. And second, there are a lot of products out there that will help you over the hump. I took a trip recently, and I packed up half my medicine cabinet. I kid you not. My weak spot is my stomach, so I pack pills for upset stomach, indigestion, diarrhea, bloating, gas, and motion sickness. I felt a little bit like that Pepto-Bismol ad. You know? I looked at this sea of over-the-counter drugs, and I realized I had succumbed to marketing. Commercials today promise a lot, and they market it as close as your television in your living room or bedroom. A while back, my daughter and her husband came for a visit. They are working on getting pregnant. They bought tester kits for fertility and for pregnancy, and my bathroom took the appearance of a chem lab. And here's another thing. You know, children today talk to you about getting pregnant, about when they have to do it, and about how they have to. I never talked to my mother about this. I said, you're going to be a grandma, and that was it. Happy. Have you noticed how many former unmentionables have now become mentionables? It's almost like that name the tune. I mean, tell me what you want and we'll promise you a solution. Have you ever noticed, it's almost, I'm sorry, have you ever noticed these rectal product ads? I mean, they have ads for that time of the month. They have ads for hemorrhoids and boils and anti-itch creams and pads and medicated pads and blistered, and the list just goes on. Now, I don't know about you, but if somebody is having ass pain, I really don't want to know about it. I mean, I simply don't care. These co-fungal ads annoy me. I mean, the thought of those little fungal bugs staying up all night having a party absolutely gives me the creeps. Urinary leakage. This business of I've got to go right now. This implies you will experience a rebirth. You can go longer and enjoy life more. And then there's the Depends ad. This ad says you can reclaim your life and have a freedom you haven't had for years. Now, the star of this particular ad is a crossing guard, school crossing guard. And she's had to put up her whistle and stop helping those small children because she had urinary incontinence. Now, what Depends has done for her is give her an opportunity to go back there and pull that whistle off the wall and reclaim her career. another thing. I lost my voice. These repeat commercials bother me. I mean, if I heard a commercial once, I don't want to hear it 2 minutes later. What are they implying? I'm stupid? I mean, even if I was thinking about their product, now I've redlined it. I'm not going to get it. Playtex bras have a commercial that annoys me. It says, cross your heart business. It lifts and separates. Well, you know, if you want to lift your breast, you just pull the little string. It's not a big thing. And I don't know about you, but I've never had a problem separating my breast. I mean, they come as a pair, and they both fit rather nicely into the holders. You know, I've even been told if you lose a breast, your other one can go on quite fine. I recently heard a bra referred to as an over-the-shoulder boulder holder. Now, this kind of gets to me. First of all, what if you have small breasts? I mean, I have small breasts. So what do we have then? An over-the-shoulder pebble holder? Just a minute. But the absolute worst ad is this one that stars Bob. This male enhancement drug. Poor Bob. After taking this drug, he's swinging high and he's big, and bigger. And then they mention the little missus back at the clubhouse. I gotta tell you, I don't think she's all that happy. You know, I really don't. I think the poor little missus is worn out. So if I knew her personally, I would tell her to get some flax oil. I'm told it's good for everything. But deflating Bob is one of the biggies. And then what about this warning? I mean, if you have pain, a painful erection for 4 hours, see a doctor. I've got this vision of this poor fellow going around like this, in pain, looking at his watch to see if he's gone 4 hours so he can finally see a doctor. I'd like to go to I long for a quieter time and a simpler time. And I'll tell you what that was in just a minute. As I mentioned, I haven't done this before. Okay, that's not it. I probably should have, you know, labeled these. Okay, here we go. You know, I long for a simpler time when decisions were made by eeny, meeny, miny, mo, where mistakes were corrected by a simple do-over, and where race issues meant who ran the fastest. My least favorite job has always been cleaning the oven. On television, the star of this particular commercial comes on with this gown and starts to clean her oven. This is so not true. I mean, cleaning your oven is a down and dirty job. I knew that it probably was more than I thought it was when it came with rubber gloves. You know, the same kind of gloves you use when you dye your hair. after I was completely black, my kitchen was black, and the smell of this oven cleaner, no matter how well you cleaned, everything you cooked smelled like oven cleaner. Well, then my family got quite excited because they came out with a lemon flavored oven cleaner. And as long as we baked dishes like lemon chicken, lemon cake, or lemon muffins, they had kind of a nice little added taste to them. You know, I've decided that life is a lot like an all-you-can-eat restaurant. What should be hot is cold. What should be firm is limp. And the buns are generally the biggest thing on the menu. Thank you.
Let's keep it going.